Hello everyone. Today I'd like to share with you some ideas about time. First of all, can anyone tell me what time is it? Okay, it's 8:45 p.m. Nowadays, it's easy to know what time it is if you have a watch or digital device such as a computer or a cell phone. But have you ever wondered why we human beings come up with the concept of time? And why do we need it? Let's take an example. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning and had breakfast at 8. At 9 o'clock, I began to work. So, from this example, I guess it's easy to see that one of the common usages of time is to standardize the routine of human activities. We know when we have to do something, when we have to do the other. And this concept do not exist only for modern people. For example, the ancient Egyptians rely on the annual flooding of the river Nile for cultivating their crops. To predict the flooding, they come up with their own solar calendar system and discover that the flooding comes annually at July. So they will plan every year before July comes, they will make the preparations for cultivating, and after the flood had come, they can do the cultivating. So this is one of the usages of time, to make plans or to standardize the human activities. And after that, we have known the usage of time. Now I would like to talk about the interactions between the concept of time and the human society. First, let's talk about the influence of time on human society. Can we ever live without time? Can we ever live without knowing what time it is? I guess it's still possible, but you have to rely on your feelings. Probably, I should do this, I should do this, I should do this, but what are the priorities? So you cannot plan things. But after we come up with the concept of time, I guess we can plan things. We have come up with some terms like in the past, now, and in the future. We have the concept of the timeline, and also we come up with the studies of history, because we are able to know what happens in the past, and we can compare the things from the past with things are happening now and try to figure out what may happen in the future. Okay, and now, after we have talked about the influence that time has made on human society, I'd like to talk about the influence that human society make on time. What is it? As we said, time is a standard for human activities. We know when to do what. But I think that in modern days, time has become a standard, or a standard for the excellence of the efficiency. For example, have you ever heard that I can finish the paper only in 15 minutes? And maybe someone else will say, oh, I can finish that only in 5 minutes. So as you can see, when we spend less time doing the same thing that we are considered better, or a common usage nowadays is that I don't have enough time. That is a strange idea, actually, because everyone is given 24 hours a day. So how can you have not enough time? Because if you don't have enough time, then everybody don't. So I think that people have changed the concept of time and what they're thinking of time. And generally, I think that people seem to take time as a resource rather than a standard. It is a resource that's just like maybe light or fuel, and maybe some natural resources like wood or something that we require to do something. Yes, it is actually, but what makes these changes? I think this is a question that we can think about. So we have talked about this usages of time and the interactions between the human society and the concept of time. And most importantly, I think that everyone has got an idea of what human beings can make use of time. Because from knowing the concept of time, we can plan our activities, and we can see things from the broader view. And I think that knowing time and rethinking the concept of time can make our life and ourselves better adapted to the society and the world. Okay, here's my conversation. I hope you have a good time. Thank you.